Hey there, I'm Angela Sharp, and welcome to the Daily Mix. Happy to be back with you. You know, missing for President's Day was a lot of fun, so hopefully you enjoyed that weekend. Now, last week, we had the Guns and Hoses banquet. If you remember, Guns and Hoses is the boxing event that happens the day before Thanksgiving, where police officers and firefighters take each other on in the boxing ring to raise money for backstabbers. And we just had the banquet, so I had a lot of fun there. Of course, they had their $1 million check. Had to take a photo with that. So $1 million was donated to backstabbers to help those fallen officers. I got to catch up with my friends from Channel 2, which is always nice to see them as well. And then, of course, side note, I got a little award. I have been involved with Guns and Hoses for a number of years, and so they gave me a little award for that. So it was a really, really nice, really fun way to spend my Thursday. So pretty nice. And also, I love $1 million going to backstabbers. It's a great cause. Now, I got a great show for you today. I'm going to have on Maven Logik Lee and Jeter. They're going to be here. They're going to tell us about this event coming up. There's voguing, there's ballroom, there's music. I'm going to let them tell you because I think they really know what's going on. So let's get started on today's Daily Mix. So you want to be a veterinarian when you grow up? Well, if you're a middle school vet, Set Go is giving you the chance to start pursuing your dreams right now. They've just launched the largest Become a Veterinarian Camp contest. They're giving students a chance to get in-person, hands-on experience. The online essay contest is open to students entering 6th through 8th grade in the fall. 45 students from across the U.S. will be awarded a scholarship prize pack that includes tuition materials and room and board at the world-renowned Auburn University Junior Veterinarian Camp this June. You can learn more about the contest and enter online through March 31st at vetsetgo.com. I really love that. My sister always said she wanted to be a veterinarian. She ended up being a dentist, but whatever, all the same, right? But I bet she would have loved that if that was available when she was younger. So if you're interested, definitely sign up. This weekend, the wait is finally over. St. Louis City SC will host its first home Major League Soccer match at City Park against Charlotte FC. And they're celebrating big with the first ever City Block Party. Now, you're gonna think Block Party meets Music Festival. This is a 2-day event which will include music, local food, drink vendors, fan giveaways, games, and other fun surprises. The City Block Party will take place this Friday and Saturday in Lou Fuse Plaza in City Park. Now, it is free, but tickets are required for Friday's event. To learn more about all of the festivities, visit stlcitysc.com. The first national tour of the history-making production of Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, adapted by Aaron Sorkin, opens this week at the fabulous Fox Theater. The hit play holds the record as the highest-grossing American play in Broadway history. It's set in Alabama in 1934. To Kill a Mockingbird is an enduring story of racial injustice and childhood innocence, centered on small-town lawyer Atticus Fitch and told by his daughter Scout. The critically acclaimed production will run at the Fabulous Fox, February 28th through March 12th. For tickets, show times, visit fabulousfox.com. Now, this is the final week to see the Reps production of Confederates by award-winning playwright Dominique Morisseau. The Rep is just the 3rd theater in the country that has been given her permission to perform this play. It tells the story of an enslaved rebel turned Union spy and a tenured professor in a modern-day private university who have parallel experiences with institutionalized racism despite living more than a century apart. Confederates runs at the Loretta Hilton Center through March 5th. You can learn more at repstl.org. Now this weekend, Always Late TV will host the Always Late TV Movie Awards Festival to reward excellence in independent film. Creators and fans alike are invited to this special one-of-a-kind event, hosted by TV star John Lear and comedian Mary Jane. The Always Late TV Movie Awards are free to attend and will take place on Sunday, March 5th at 6 p.m. at Lewis and Clark Community College in Godfrey. For more information, go to alwayslatetv.com. Now it's all about George of the Jungle this Friday at the St. Louis Science Center. Join them for an evening of First Friday fun that's all about the 90s favorite. Learn about the real science behind it, test your knowledge and trivia, play a building-wide game, enjoy presentations, and end the evening with a free screening of George of the Jungle. Swing into the Zion Center this Friday, March 3rd from 5 to 9. You can find all the details at slsc.org. Now, you guys know that I love going to see movies, right? I love going to the movies. Frequently, I take my father with me, and we have just a great time. But I've got to tell you, all these sequels, so Creed just came out. It's the third one. Now, it was fine. I'm not mad that I went to it, but it definitely wasn't good as the first Creed. So I'm gonna let you take a trailer look at it, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it at the end of this. So take a look at this.
The higher you get, the harder it gets. That's life.
Because this is a war. It's a fight, it's a battle.
So, how long have you known each other?
We was like brothers. One day you came back. The past came back too.
There may have been a time when Damien had your back.
No friends in the industry.
But that's not what he's doing now.
My brothers been my brothers, man. They no killing me a fact.
Before I got locked up, I was the best.
You a coward, bro, and a fraud. Try spending half your life in a cell.
Watching somebody else live your life.
I had to draw the line.
I'm just getting started, little brother.
I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies.
I'm coming for it all.
It's not gonna stop.
Then you make him.
The one and only Adonis Creed, you're the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. 3 years ago, it's been a minute since you've been out in these streets.
When I walked away from boxing, I walked away with some unfinished business.
You see that man right there? Do you remember him?
No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact. Let us start a beat, don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
Don't let him destroy everything you've built. Everything we've built.
Yeah, I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies.
You out there boxing. I need you to start fighting.
I definitely think you might want to. Okay, so here's the thing. The storyline is good. They don't give you enough of it. The boxing is good. They don't give you enough of it. Really, the best part of the movie is watching Michael B. Jordan. So, if that's something you're into, you definitely should check it out. Now, if you will notice, I am now joined by some guests. So, I've got Maven Logik Lee and Jeter Gucci here with me today. So, you guys have this event coming up, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not an event that I was familiar with. So, for people like me, what is this?
So, ballroom is like so hard to explain to people. It's like the Olympics of a culture, kinda, because there's so many different categories right in ballroom. There's like runway, where you kind of walk up and down the runway. There's like voguing, like, You know, I hate to use Madonna as a reference because it so didn't come from Madonna, but like the voguing and stuff, there's like a face category that's all about like your face. And so all of the folks come together and they compete in these categories for like cash prizes and trophies and stuff like that. And it's like an international phenomenon right now, so.
This is exciting. Okay, so you started this.
Well, I didn't start it. Like, it was started in the 80s. You know, if people haven't seen this documentary called Paris is Burning, you know, it started like so back then, but St. Louis has its own scene. So I am one of the pillars of St. Louis scene, especially for the last 10 years. I've been throwing a lot of the balls here and kind of cultivating the culture here in the city.
Oh, that's so exciting. And then Jeter, where do you come in?
Well, I've been in the ballroom scene for about 10 years now as well. And I was on the first season of Legendary's HBO Max back in 2020.
Oh, okay,
So,
you gotta tell us about that HBO Max experience.
It was an absolutely amazing experience. I think, you know, just the time that we're in, there's a whole new generation of people who are interested in becoming a part of this whole culture that we have going on. And I've been making it my business to make sure that I'm teaching everybody the right information and just allowing the new generation of youth to come in and just be embraced by the whole culture itself.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so if somebody's coming to your event, what is kind of the first thing they're gonna see?
Well, this particular event that we're having on the 4th is going to be kind of all over the place in a good way.
Okay.
Because we are honoring Women's Month for that particular one that we're doing this week.
Right, it's coming up.
But this one is going to have like music, it's going to have poetry, it's going to have ballroom, of course, so vogue, and they're going to see like, picture like a fashion show, maybe on steroids a little bit.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
mixed with a dance competition. So like You Got Served, which is that's an old movie. Oh, I'm showing my age. So it's a combination of so many different things. So you're gonna get just this full artistic experience, something that you've probably never seen before.
That is amazing, but this is not the only event that you've got coming up.
No. So in collaboration with WorkFest, and they're having a play at Opera Theater St. Louis that is centered around ball culture, but way before, it's pre-ball culture when we were like voguing and stuff. It's like back in the Harlem Renaissance era.
Okay.
So they're having a play there, and so after that, we're gonna come back and have like the after party, and it's gonna be a ball on March 18th.
Okay, so there's a couple of different events coming up.
There's a lot.
I mean, you had an event last night. I saw that you were out, and I was like, oh, I hope this man shows up today to the show.
Crazy last night. Oh my goodness, it was at Handlebar. It was so dope, so amazing.
So you're constantly putting on these different kind of events on different nights to kind of make sure that people are involved and can come in.
Yes. Because, so I started, the last one that I did was at Handlebar, and it was so successful. People loved it. It was so diverse all over the place, right? And so I'm like, I should probably do this monthly. So I'm deciding to do like the balls once a month, and every now and then there's maybe like a bigger one that happens, like the one at WashU that's kind of separate from the one that I do monthly, but yeah.
That is amazing. Okay, so Jeter, this voguing, he keeps telling me it's not Madonna, so what is it?
So, you know, the culture itself, the ballroom culture can be, or the scene itself can be a surrogate family. It's a community, it's a safe space, it's many things, but we all come together to kind of compete for trophies and cash prizes and to just kind of throw a little shade.
Oh, there's shade involved in this.
It's nice shade.
Oh, it's
not
nice
like
shade, okay.
aggressive shade. It's like,
you know, all with good sportsmanship.
All with good sportsmanship. Okay, so somebody is coming and they're in this and they're voguing, I'm going to say against you because I'm new here. Would it be kind of like a I got you kind of thing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So it started back in the day.
See, we don't know how to do it.
It started back in the Harlem Renaissance in New York City, in Harlem, where the girls would kind of like throw shade at each other instead of becoming physical with one another. So they would handle their beef on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And leave it on the floor.
Okay.
So yeah, so whoever was given the best shade or throwing the best shade and had the best moves, then you would win and you would get your trophy and you would be recognized by your peers, and that's how you get to your legendary status.
And the person you're competing against probably also knows you got the better of them, I would assume.
Yes, but that's why we have a judges panel.
Not all the time.
Yeah. But that's why we compete in front of a panel of judges, and the judges give us their constructive criticism and their opinion of who they prefer over the other.
Now, Jeter, have you been in this competition many times?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Besides Legendary, like I said, I've been in the ballroom community for about 10 years now. I've traveled internationally to places like London and Paris, even Ukraine. So we've had a lot of experience within this whole community, not just within the category of voguing, but there's also runway.
That's what I'm legendary for.
So you're the runway.
Yeah, I'm the runway person. Well, I walk every category, but I'm legendary for. So legendary is like when you've been doing it for a certain amount of years and you've won a certain amount of like thousands and thousands of dollars in trophies. They deem you as like an official, like a degree almost in ballroom, and they give you this recognition. So I've been deemed legendary for the category of runway.
I love this. So I've got legendary runway, legendary voguing right here in the studio.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to have to see part of that.
We can give you a little taste.
Okay, so you're going to have to go back there.
Yeah, I'm going to go back there.
And you're just going to have to walk to...
Oh, I have to walk?
Oh, you said you were legendary.
Okay, fine, I'll walk.
Right? Right? Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to walk. And like with runway.
Foot in front of the other. Talk about
this
foot
walk.
in front of the other.
And then there's like a regular walk.
Runway, runway walk.
They call it
All-American. Runway, runway walk.
Oh, that was the American, and the first one was more...
The first one is called European runway.
I like the European one.
So
That has like a little swag.
A little swag to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I love this. All right, now, Mr. Vogue.
Okay, let's see if we can get you in this, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so in the Vogue film performance, there are 5 elements of Vogue.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There are hand performance, floor performance, duck walk, catwalk, and then spins and dips. What I'm gonna give you today is hand performance.
Okay, hands I probably can... I don't know what hands do, but I'm ready for it.
So with hand performance, you just kind of have to tell a story with your hands, if you will. But I'm gonna give you a few basics, and then we could just try it, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Cool. So you can tap here and use your middle finger. Your middle finger, tap shoulder, bring it around and down. And then you do this hand, tap shoulder, bring it around and down. Then both hands, tap shoulder, bring it around and down.
He makes it look so much better than I do.
That's okay. You look great. Let's try it again together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Tap.
Let's go.
Tap.
Let's go.
1, 2.
And
tap.
Let's
tap.
go. Let's go.
Here we both hands. 1, 2.
Let's go.
One more time.
Angella.
1, 2,
Yeah, she's
3.
voguing.
Hey, there you go. Good job.
Okay, this is a lot of fun. So now let's say if somebody's coming to one of these events and they're maybe not as outgoing and they don't want to maybe participate, can they come and just watch?
Yeah, you can
Absolutely.
definitely watch, but let me tell you, you're not gonna want to just watch, right? You're gonna want to be involved, and there's a category for everybody. Like ballroom has like probably more than 20-something categories. Okay?
So there's a category that even the shyest of humans might be interested in doing.
Absolutely, there's a category for you because some categories don't require you to like talk. You just do your thing, and you get your trophy, your money, and you go home, right?
Yeah.
But ballroom is great, and plus the money is probably going to tempt people because ballroom now, like back in the day, like in the 80s, you know, we weren't giving out money, it was these huge tall trophies. And then it went to maybe $500, right? Now we just did there was a category in Miami that was like for $14K, one category.
Holy cow.
For face, and it was like a category for face and they won $14K.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Now, are you both from St. Louis or no?
I'm originally from Gary, Indiana.
Okay, how did you make your way here?
Well, they're actually a guest. So so they taught a class at WashU this week, and I'm just keeping them here.
I love
holding them
it.
hostage until like
You're like
the
gonna hold
4th.
them hostage until it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Now, are you from St. Louis?
I am. I'm from St. Louis. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and this is kind of your baby. So let's tell everybody when it is, where they can get tickets, how all this works.
So you can follow me on my personal Instagram, which is Legendary Logik, or you can follow my Tins page, which is Tins the Ball, and all the ticket information is on Tins the Ball. All the information is on Tins the Ball, and yeah, it's on our event page, and you can get all of the links and stuff.
Yeah, we've got both of your handles, your social media handles on the screen right now, so they can follow along there. And then for this coming one, the one that's coming up next, that is the 4th. We've got that information on the screen also. That's at Washington University.
Yep.
And then, of course, there is one on the 18th. So if you're not available this weekend, there's one coming up right after that.
Yes.
So just follow along with you, and there's probably going to be one after that as well.
Probably, you know. and the one that's coming up this week on the 4th is free. So everybody is welcome. It's totally free. Just come and enjoy yourself.
Well, I love that.
Yep.
That makes it even more fun.
I love free stuff.
Free.
Everybody loves. Wait, we should have started with that. So if somebody is brand new to this and they're not sure what they feel about it, it's free. They can come hang out.
Free, and just check it out and
Just
see like,
watch.
oh, and then I'm gonna want to pay because you've enjoyed it so much,
Right.
you're willing to pay.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And You've got quite the following.
I do.
So is that all from this experience?
No. Well, in St. Louis, I've been around for a long time in St. Louis. I'm surprised I've never been on the Daily Mix before, but I've done music, so I'm a singer, an artist, a poet. I do a lot of advocacy and nonprofit work. I've been doing that for a decade, and so I've been working around in St. Louis for years, so I pretty much know anybody that's an artist or an entertainer or anything like that. I probably know them already, so a lot of that following is from my art, from my music, or my nonprofit work, and ballroom. It's like
so people can find all of that on your
On my
social
page.
media.
Yes,
And how about you, Jeter?
Ballroom has definitely been one of the forefront things that have been kind of causing a demand for my presence within the past like 5 years, especially with the platform that Legendary has granted me. But I also am a movement coach and choreographer, creative director. I'm actually going to Los Angeles when I leave here to go take care of some gigs as well. So I've been doing this, but kind of Legendary has just taken me to the next level to be able to be in the space and rub shoulders with people like yourself.
I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks
One more
for having
time
us.
with your social media handles.
Legendary Logic and Tins the Ball.
And my name is Jeter. You can follow me on Instagram at jeterbythemeter, also my website, jeterbythemeter.com.
Definitely check these guys out. They got a lot going on. It sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it.
You did it.
Out of the show. After you follow them, make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can drop us a line at thedailymix@stltv.net. We'd love to hear from you. Tell me who I should have on next time. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis.
Yay.
Yes, you got it.